Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. I've got 3 water bottles here. I'm definitely going to be well hydrated today. So, good day, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to our seated or standing stretch class. My name is Kaz. As always, if you're standing, there'll be some parts of the class where I'll give standing variations. You can hold on to chair. Well, always make sure you hold on to chair for safety reasons. Okay. And even when you transition, I still want you holding on to that chair. Of course, the whole of the practice can be done in the chair, and I will be leading you through all of that. So let's begin. Everybody begins in the chair. Yeah, feet connected to the earth, and then bring your back to the back of the chair. Now, sometimes you might find that your feet are come off the ground. If that's the case, then maybe roll up a towel or use a cushion to support your lower back. Okay, and let's begin just by taking a deep breath, inhale, and then give me a strong exhale. That was a personal reminder to me. So let's bring our eyes to a soft gaze. How do we do that? We just take our eye gaze down to look at our chest or our legs, whatever feels right to you. So we inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. And as you exhale, bring your lips close together as though you're wrapping your lips around a straw. Inhaling, and then we exhale. Now, when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to inhale all the way down to your belly. Sense the lungs expand, and then slowly we release. So maybe even place your hands on your belly or onto your ribs so you can sense that expansion or sense that contraction. Or sometimes I like to use my hands, just a reminder to shake it out, coming back together again. So our hands are reminding us of what our lungs do. They expand out and in. And then sometimes I'll maybe even place my hands in front of here. I don't know if you can see that. So it's though to remind us that we're breathing out and coming back in. Okay, does that can you see that? Yeah. So whatever works for you. Okay, inhaling and exhaling. Now I want you to inhale, bringing in all that good energy, letting it float down through our heart center, all the way down to our belly. And then exhale any stagnant energy, anything that no longer serves you. Inhaling and then exhale. Inhale and then slowly exhale. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Now let's start off with the crown of our head. Imagine that the crown of our head is becoming as light as a feather. Maybe place our arms here. We stack it over our shoulders, over our heart, over our hips. Okay. Now just gently drop one ear to one shoulder. Then inhale, drop chin to chest, and then take other ear to other shoulder. Let's do that again. Drop chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Inhale, and then we exhale, taking it over to the other side. Then let the crown of the head become as light as a feather. Now you're going to turn your gaze over to one side. Checking in with our neck. How's neck feeling today? If there's any tension, can you use some of that healing energy through your breath to bring in some softness? Inhale, face front, exhale, turning over to the other side as much as our body will allow for today. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do that again. One side, you may be able to reach further than the other. Inhaling, and just notice, no judgment, just notice how it is. And then we release. Now from here, tuck chin to chest, look down towards your chest. And inhale, we rise, we look up. Exhale, we look down. Inhale, we rise. Exhale. And then we release. Now let's draw a circle with our nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Now let's change the circle. Inhale and exhale. And then we release. Now give me a few easy shoulder rolls. One at a time. Just moving in a way that feels good to you. Now, can we change direction, bring it up and forward? Imagine that we're doing an arm crawl. Bringing that elbow around. That's it. Yes. Give me one more each side. And then we release. Okay. Now I'm going to come in close, just gently, just going to warm up through our fingers. So we do that open and close, open and close, open and close. I'm just coming in so you can see me on camera. Okay. And then we're just going to gently rotate through our wrists. So my oldest daughter is in London just now. So I call this the royal wave. So just imagine that you're the king or queen of your own life and then change in the opposite direction. So if we're up like this, I call it the royal wave. And then we release, just release those hands down. Okay, let's work on our feet. So maybe you come further forward in your chair. Core is active, head over heart, heart over hips. Okay. Now let's just imagine that we're splish, splash. We're bringing our toes up and down, just alternating each side. Doesn't matter which one. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, I'll turn to the side so you can see. Heel coming up, heel up and down, alternating each side, just finding the rhythm that's working for you. Okay, now from here, can we lift that whole foot off the ground? Maybe just a little bit, as though you imagine that you're going to step up and then down. Now from here, you're using your core. Let that leg rise up and down. Maybe you're holding on to chair for support. Maybe you can take those arms away for support, engaging more of the core. Make sure you're still rising up through the chest bone here. We're not collapsing, trying to find the length in the spine. Little gentle march. Now, can we bring those arms in? So this time, as though we're marching in the chair, but yoga speed, slowing it down. Who remembers the $6 million man? I think that was from the 70s when he used to be running fast. He used to slow it down. That's what I want you to do at this moment in time. Was it Steve Austin? Where did that come from? I didn't even like that program. I used to be a fan of the Bionic Woman. She used to do the same thing as well. Okay, now we settle here. Now let's reach your hand all the way across, as though you're coming out to say, how do you do? Now bring the opposite leg up. Let's hold it here for 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale, and then we release. Let's take the opposite hand out as though you're going to say, how do you do? Then bring that opposite leg up. Holding onto chair if you need that support. And then we release. Can we do that again? 2 breaths. And then we release, other side. 2 breaths, continue to breathe, cats. Nice reminder to myself because I hold my breath the last time. Can we do that one more time? Feeling this in your core muscles? I'm feeling mine. And then we release this time here. And then we release. Now, from here, can we step the leg out? Use those core muscles to bring them back in. Let's stick with this side. Now, if you need that additional support, you can hold on to side of chair. Hold on to side and coming back. Let's take it onto this side. Open and close. Stepping over a huge big rock, or we step back in. Out and back in. Now, let's take this leg out. Let's take this leg out, firing up those inner thigh muscles, rising up, send that whole core. Now, hands can come up. If you need that support, one hand can be down, okay? So from here, inhale. As we exhale, bring those elbows to your ribs. So that was exhale. Inhale, rise up, finding that length. Exhale, elbows coming in. Inhale. And then we exhale. This is generating heat all over our body using our core. Now imagine that you're sliding your hands up like a big butterfly, and then we come back down. Give me two more. Give me one more. Now, this time what we're going to do is we're here, same starting position, but this time you're going to lean forward as you come down, let the hands connect. Then we peel them apart. So it becomes like as though you're outlining like half a circle. I would call it a semicircle, but in the American accent, it would be a semi-circle. Okay. Now, this time, can we make a full circle? Taking it all the way up top. Now, as we come forward, can we hinge at the hips? Coming down. Inhaling. And exhale. Wow, you're amazing. We are we're like a synchronized swimming team. We are the synchronized, seated stretchers. Inhaling, exhale. Oh. And do that one more time. And then we release. This time, place the hands onto our hips, leaning forward. Feel the length, feel the stretch. Lengthen your spine. Imagine the energy zapping out of you and coming right through the camera. And then we take it all the way up. Keep the length in the spine. Now this time, take those arms out in front. Bring your shoulder blades to the back of the chair. Holding that core. Doesn't look glamorous, but it's working. Now from here, hands onto the hips, lengthen through the spine, hinge at the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Then push all the way back. Keep that length in the spine. Let those hands lean up. Reaching back. Firing up those inner thighs. Don't let those legs collapse in. And then we release. Let's do that one more time. Hands on hips, finding that length. So your gaze should be looking down to the floor. And then we release. All the way up, taking it all the way back. Now this time we're going to do the same move, heel toe the feet in. But this time our legs are in our narrow stance, but they still have the space. So if your knees are becoming best friends, push them apart. Just say, not today. So hands could be on here. Lean forward. Then from here, belly button through to spine, push back, let the arms reach out in front, coming back, coming into our variation of boat pose in yoga. So feel the length. Now from here, hinging forward. I would call this a half forward fold in the chair. And then we reach all the way up, belly button through to spine. So one more time. Reaching forward. Now take it all the way back and coming out now from here. If it feels right for you, can you bring one leg up, holding it here, challenging our core, and then place it down. So it's like combining like 3 of our exercises together. And we come back, bring that opposite knee up. Relax through the shoulders. And release. Let's do that again. Moving forward, taking time. Sometimes when I'm teaching like these classes, I get so lost. I need to keep track. Release, bringing it forward. All the way up. One more each side. Way up. From here, feet hip distance apart. Can you bring both toes up? Toes, heels. Heels down. Toes up this time. Heels up. Toes up. And down. Now this time, heels come up, lengthen through the spine. Can you take both hands all the way up? Breathe in. And then release. Hands down. Toes up. Heels up, take those arms up, using all that core strength, opening up through your armpits. Now this is really good for opening up through the lymph nodes, encouraging that drainage through lymph nodes, and then we release. Toes up. I don't have a great range of motion with that, but my toes are coming up. Heels up, more range of motion. How about you? What do you notice about your body today? Then bring those hands all the way down. Now this time you're going to reach forward, lean forward, hands onto the back of thighs. Now imagine that there's an ice cube at your belly button, at your navel. Suck it in. Feel a bit active and breathe. Let the belly go soft. Rising up. Now, if hands don't reach underneath the hamstrings, you can hold them to the side. Now, can you round off the back like the cat on Halloween night? Then soften, shine that heart center forward. Okay, so I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm leaning. So we're leaning forward, hinging at the hips. Suck through the belly button. Just give me that C shape. And then we release, shining that heart center forward. Let's do that one more time. Bring all the way up. Hands underneath, into the hips, hearts rounding off the back, shining that heart center forward. And then we release. Okay, all the way up, coming up onto your toes. And then we're bringing it all the way down. Okay, now from here, let's just take one hand up and then gently lean over to one side. Give me that lateral flexion with our spine. Inhaling and exhaling. You keep that going. Your way, your range of motion. And if this is too much for your shoulders, you can always keep the hand on the waist. Whatever feels right for you. One more each side. And then we release. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a quick drink. So from here, let's take it legs out wide again. Now this time, what we're going to do is we're going to tuck chin to chest. We're going to reach all the way down. hinging at the hips. Maybe you reach down towards the floor, maybe you don't. Breathing all the way in. Inhaling and then exhaling, and then maybe place the hands on thighs for support. Let's build that vertebrae one at a time. Come out nice and tall. Maybe drop ear to shoulder. Bring up nice and tall. Drop the other ear to other shoulder. Let the crown of the head come light. Let that front hinge of the hips. Let those hands come down. Maybe we take up hands, reach all the way to the floor. Maybe they don't. Here for 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Now take one hand down. Take the hand to outside. To feel this maybe in a different part of your body. As our legs are wide, we've got that wider stance. Yeah. All the way up and over. Finding your flow. Show me again. One more. And we release. Let's heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Okay, so let's do a little bit of either we cross over here and let that hip open, or we bring the ankle up and we open, just opening up through figure 4 or seated pigeon. Sometimes you'll hear it called that. If you want more intensity, you can lean forward. If that's too intense, ease off. And then we stack the knees. One hand below the knee, one hand above the knee. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we're just looking over our shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we release. Yeah. Take it over to the other side. So either crossing the ankle or ankle above knee. Coming into our figure 4 or seated pigeon. Inhaling and exhaling, leaning forward. Stay connected to the breath. Breathing into any areas that might be feeling tight. And then we release. Stack the knees. One hand below the knee, one hand above the knee. Take a deep breath, inhale, use our core, and then we look over our shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now from here, both feet facing forward. Now, if you're in the chair, you're raising your hands up. Now, there is a standing variation of this one, where your feet are hip distance, turn to the side, holding on to chair. Just hinging at the hips, but keeping that length in the spine. Okay, so either in the chair or the standing variation, whatever feels right for you. Okay, if you're with me in the chair, hinging at the hips, finding that length. Or if you're standing, you're still hinging at the hips. Now this time, if you are standing, you're going to sweep one hand back and then opening up through your chest. So you're going to be coming down, and then you're going to be standing up, proud. Okay. If you're in the chair with me, you're leaning forward. Okay, imagine there's an ice cube at the top of your thighs. Don't let your belly touch the ice cube, and then we reach all the way back. Maybe you're holding on to the back of the chair. Maybe you imagine that you're holding a huge exercise ball behind you. Let's come in to our chair pose variation. Then we're coming up, we're standing nice and tall. Be proud, be bold. That's what you're doing, coming into your chair pose. And then we release. Now, if you are standing, okay, so we're building on this today. So you're coming into your chair pose. Now, whole hand on chair. Maybe you're lifting the opposite heel up, okay? Then heel comes down, standing tall. And then come back, opposite heel comes up and then down, okay? Those of us in the chair, sweep those arms forward, lifting one heel up. You might not be able to see me. I am. I'll turn aside so you can see me better. Heel up, keeping the length in the spine, and then we release. Heel down, be proud. Okay? Heel up, other side as we lean forward. Heel coming down, be proud. Let's do that one more each side. Inhaling and exhaling. Be proud. Send your shoulder blades. Connect. Reaching forward. Coming back. Forward. Heel up. Reaching back. Heel down. Forward. And then we bring it back down. Okay. So going into our warrior sequence today. Okay. So if you are standing, warrior 2, turn this foot out to the side, sinking into your hips, one hand on the chair, other hand floats out. Okay, then palm up for reverse warrior, warrior 2, then hand on waist, other hand on chair for an extended angle. Okay, for those of you in the chair with me. Okay, so we're taking one leg is off to the short end of the chair. This foot can be straight towards camera. You can take it to the corner of the other chair, or maybe you can extend that leg back. What feels best for you? I'm sticking with a shorter stance today, just how my body's feeling today. Now let's go into our warrior 2. Let those hands float up. Keep the core engaged. Now imagine that you're being pulled from front one side to the other. We want to keep that head, heart, and hips, that center line. We want to keep that up there. Now, this palm, turn it up. One hand comes down to the chair, reaching up, opening up. Feel that stretch. Let's come back to warrior 2. I just love this song it's playing. It just feels the strings appeal to my heart center. Okay, now from here, come down onto forearm. You can have hand on waist, hand on your back of chair. This song is called Kissing. Just imagine the air coming in and kissing into your heart center. Take it all the way up and onto the chair for support. Back to that warrior 2. Oh, you're all moving so gracefully. Coming down on the forearm, make sure we're turning our chest bone towards the sky. Sure, finding out those inner thigh muscles, come back to warrior 2. Let's do that sequence. All the way up. Back to warrior 2. Extend. last time, warrior two. Then we release. Okay. If you're standing, take it over to the other side. If you're in the chair, you're with me, leg over to the other side. Okay. Remember your options: straight on to the corner, or you can extend it all the way out. Okay. I'm sticking with this one here today. Okay. And that's okay. Every week, every day is different. Every breath is different. Okay. So let's set up for that warrior two: head, heart, spine, hips. Engage that core. Let the arms float up. Your shoulders. Spread your wingspan like the eagle. This palm comes up. This hand comes onto the back of chair, rising all the way up, coming into a reverse warrior. Come down on forearm, other hand in your waist or onto the back of chair. What feels like for you? Reverse warrior, hand onto the back of chair. This hand floats up. We take your gaze towards your arm. Extended angle. To your breath. Is that core strength? Last time, reverse. Little one flexions back to body. Extended angle last time. And from here, heel to knee, reaching all the way up, bringing all that energy down. Opening up our hearts, opening up our minds, filling up all that energy. So one more time, we come back to the chair. And we get ready for our full stretch. So one leg off to the short end, holding onto back of chair. This time, knee is in line with hip. Hip, line with shoulder. Now is your ear, where's your ear? Can you bring your ears back? I'm pulling on my own ear. So my ear is over my shoulders. Feel that stretch. Take the arm, let the arm float all the way up. Then reach to the back corner. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we release. Slowly, let's make our way over to the other side. Okay, get that positioning. Feet can be on toes or top of the feet. What feels right for you? Knee, hips. Feel back on your own ear. So your ears are over your shoulder. Inhale up and reaching over. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, and then we release. Slowly, we make our way in. Now from here, let's reach all the way up, facing front. We're reaching all the way up. Now this time, drop your hands down. Okay. So I'll come in closer so you can see what I'm doing. So we're here, we're here, we're here, then I'm dropping the hands down. Yes, inhaling, inhaling, arms up, then bring those hands down. Now this time, bring your hands together, reaching all the way up, and then we're opening. So hands together, all the way up, then peel the palms away at the top. One more time, reaching all the way up, then we let that go. Now, let's just stir the pot with the wrist, and then maybe draw a bigger circle with the shoulder. Change direction. And change it over to the other side. So we're stirring a huge big pot of soup. And then we change. Then we release. Now let's imagine that we're picking up some laundry. So we pick up the laundry. We're reaching forward, we're skipping it up. Reaching forward, skip up. So we're reaching forward and you're making a, so we're scooping up. So palms open, then we scoop up. Palms are open, and then we scoop up. Palms are open, then we scoop up. One more time, palms are open, scoop, and show me again. Okay, now from here, this time, pick up the laundry basket and rotate. Use that whole core. You lift up, you rotate. You lift, and then we rotate. We lift, and rotate. One more time each side. Now this time you're going to rotate, put the laundry basket down, and we hold it here in our twist. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we release. Pick the laundry basket up, place it down, and then hold it here in our twist. And release. Now let this arm float all the way up. And then it comes across. So working on that shoulder mobility. Head and eye coordination. Reaching up. Or 2 more times. 1 more time. Release. Other side, give me that lateral flexion and bring shoulder down across. Breathing. Enjoying. Moment by moment, breath by breath. Two more. Just let your arms float with a female voice. Can we alternate side to side? Use that core strength to support our mobility in our shoulders. One more time, each side. Again. A few easy shoulder rolls back. All the way back here now. Can you give me your scarecrow arms? Full post arms. Scarecrow. Oh. goalpost to scarecrow, goalpost to scarecrow. Now cross, reaching all the way up, drawing a big love heart, crossing at the ribs, reaching all the way up, crossing at the ribs, all the way up. And then from here, cross wrists at the top, leaning forward. Inhaling, crossing wrists at the top, and leaning forward. And then we release. Okay, now I'm going to come in so we can do a lot of work with our hands. Okay. Okay, just let the fingers be active. High fives. Then make a light. So we're holding a flower. High fives. Then we close. We open. And we close. We open. Then we close. You know, palm up. We release, palm up. Palm down. Palm up. Palm down. And we rotate. Rotate. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So I watched a movie. It was on YouTube the other night, and it's all about the Pacific Crest Trail, about one man's journey. And I always wondered, like, if you're walking mountaineering or whatever for 5 months, 5 to 6 months, how do you get clean? How do you get clean? The answer came. You hitch a ride. So imagine we're hitching a ride. Hands are up. Hitching a ride. So imagine that you've been walking for days. You're very smelly. You're hitching a ride at the town. And while you're in town, you point to what you desire. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want this. I want that. I want that. I want this. And we just push those middle fingers down. So we're spreading our fingers, pushing them down. And then we release, we scoop up. We go, we release, we push, we go. One more time. And then we get that commitment finger and then it just floats up. We remind ourselves of the commitments that we've made to ourselves, that we're working on our hand mobility, hand strength with these exercises. And then with those baby fingers, we go, enough. Enough. One more time. Enough. Then we take that whole hand, we let it float out to the side. And down. So we're not taking it up high, just bring it across. Up, so you're reading a book, and then we release. We turn the page. It's one of those books that you cannot put down. And then we turn, whoa, I missed something. So turn the page back. We reread. Inhaling and exhale. One more. You bring your hands together. We come together. You push away. Peel those palms away. Opening up again. Hands together. Push away. What was that done there? Push away. Rotate. Opening up hands together. So we're here. We open up. Push those palms. Hands together. Fingers towards me. Here. Can you imagine? You're just taking that back. It's just going baby swims. Baby swim. Not going into full breaststroke. No, crawl. Inhaling. Exhale. Now this one, can you bring it all the way up by your ear? What was that you said? Pushing. Did you hear something? Push away. What was that? No, you said something. Push that way. Up. Push away. One more time. Last time, push by your ear. All the way. And we release. Coming all the way up. Okay, give just that gentle rotation through our arms. So we're spreading our wings. And we come in and push away. Coming in, pushing away. Coming in, pushing away. Hands come here. We go, we take a deep breath in here. We go, ah. So we begin with that gentle massage of our muscles. Oh, I just used both hands there on my IT band and I found the spot. You find the spot, breathe into it. So IT band will run from your hip down towards your knees. Maybe gently massage that or your quad muscle. When it feels right, take it over to the other side. Oh. I've done a lot of walking over the past couple of days. And I think this is why my IT band's tight. Oh. Okay, now let's bring it onto our hands. Just imagine, just gently massaging palms. Nice hands. Just imagine that you're washing your hands, then into the nice hand. Use hands. Raise hands. Going forward and gently massage. Arm. All the way back to the other arm. Maybe take it coming up to the neck and shoulders. Inhaling. Maybe take our peace fingers and we just gently massage through our jaw, march it. Our brain is jumping ahead. Maybe coming all the way up to the point where your ear, your chin, gently massage there. Then take your thumb and finger, gently massage through your ears. Maybe gently just look gently towards your and take your fingers and then just gently massage your eye socket all the way around. Inhaling and Bring our forward. Gentle massage. Goes our hairline. And then all the way across our head. All the way. All the way. Now place your hands behind your head. Thumbs down your neck and pull. Maybe you're lifting up through the head. Come all the way back. Gathering up all that good energy. Exhale. Let that energy come all the way up. Pushing it all the way down. Now I want you to fill up your love bucket. Let it float all the way up to your heart center, and then we release all the way towards me. And then you plug yourself in. You're like, oh, I'm alive. And I'm feeling so good at this moment in time. Let's do it again. Inhale. Ready to fill up your love bucket? Okay. You fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Now let that love overflow. You're like, oh, there's so much love. I'm going to give all my love away because I've got so much. And we're do that one more time. Filling up, filling up, filling up, pushing down, pushing down. Rising up, fill up love bucket. Let that love overflow. Let every cell in your body flow with that love. And then we just go all the way back. Let's come back to that meditation that we did, like the breath work that we did at the beginning of class. But this time, we're maybe breathing a little bit easier, maybe we're creating more space. Inhaling and exhaling. And at this moment in time, I invite you to think about all the things that bring you joy. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's an animal, maybe it's something that you enjoy to watch, like maybe there's a piece of art that you really enjoy. Take this moment and think about that. Inhaling and exhaling. And I love this quote. Joy does not simply happen to us. You have to choose joy and keep choosing it every day. Connect our breath. You notice this feeling of the breath coming in our nostrils. We ground ourselves into the sensation of our feet on the ground. Tuning in to the sensation of gravity holding us down. Now let's visualize something that you enjoy. It's okay not to love everything you see or experience, but there are likely things that we do enjoy. It can be a thing, it can be a feeling, it can be sound, it can be simply as a color, or it can be shapes. Feel like the sound of the birds chirping in the song. You can see this silently in your head, or you can see it out loud. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Be true to yourself and whatever you like. When your mind wanders off or falls into judgment, come back to the present moment by grounding yourself in the feeling of your feet connected to the earth. Opening yourself up to enjoy this moment in time. I invite you now to inhale, let the arms float up. Bring your hands to your heart center. May you be kind with the thoughts that you have today. May you be kind with the words that you speak. And may your heart remain open and be flowing with love from me to you. Namaste, everybody. Okay, I'll stop the music and let's go. We can come in together. Just do a quick check-in. See how everybody's feeling. How are you feeling? Am I getting a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Thumbs up, yes. Okay. Right now from here, are we ready to do our chant after 3? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I am brave. I am mighty. I am sexy. And then I am strong. Grrr. And then what's the most important one? The most important is that you are loved. And you're loved by so many. And I hope that love flows through you today. And you give your love away, even to the people that you don't like. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for your time and energy and presence. And hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Try and stay cool. Remember to stay hydrated. I think that's why I've got 3 bottles of water with me today. So have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Okay, bye, everybody. Take care. Take care. Bye.